And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world is Bitcoin Ben. Here for the Monday morning, January 9th, 2023 episode of the Bitcoin Ben Show. I am fully plucking caffeinated today. I have caffeine on top of caffeine on top of some scientific drink that Lori, my wonderful business partner, made for us. And I don't know why, but I have energy. No, I do know why. I have energy coming out of my eyes today. It is one of those days, and folks, it's all year. All year, you might as well get ready. There's the love of my life. Good morning, Kelly Wisner-Simchi. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did. One side note on shout out to Jay Snip for. I went out helicopter riding with him. Hang on a second. I went out helicopter riding with him on Saturday. He's the proud owner of a helicopter, and and I was all like messed up because I thought it would be like this generic little homemade helicopter, and I'd have to like ride on his lap or something. Oh no, this is a full-fledged like Vietnam. Not like a troop carrier, but like this is a full-fledged damn helicopter. Here's a picture of me up in the helicopter with Snippy. And it was a blast. It was a blast. We literally, listen to this, folks. Oh my God. I have such a crazy life, but I love it. We landed next to a restaurant and went in and had lunch. The people at the restaurant were like, these mother pluckers just swung by for lunch in a helicopter. And I'm like, damn, this is fun. And had great Mexican food. Oh, it was delicious. Just delicious. Oh, I need to go on a diet. Inner struggle. The struggle's real, folks. The struggle between the skinny Ben and the fat Ben. Problem is, the fat Ben ate the skinny Ben many years ago. Yeah, brave man, helicopters can't glide. No, they can't. When they fall, they go straight down and quickly. But I digress. Okay, folks, if I leave for El Salvador tomorrow morning, actually tomorrow around noon, I'm going to record an episode after today's show, and I'm going to play it tomorrow. So it won't be live, but I'll have a show for tomorrow for you guys to watch. and a Patreon show for you guys to watch tomorrow, because we don't have time for any days to not have shows. Things are moving that quickly now. And I need to actually get a hold. Oh, look like Bitcoin Ben's going live. I need to get a hold of Dave over at X22, and I need to record an episode with him, because this is all getting into my wheelhouse now. My wheelhouse is history, and old folks, we're coming into my wheelhouse, which is McCarthyism, the church committee, the progressive movement, 1940s, 1950s, the lead up to JFK launching the new currency, the Kennedy dollar. You guys are gonna love today's Patreon. When I get done with you guys over on Patreon, because this show, right, the conversation we're going to have on Patreon today, as soon as I would say 3 words, YouTube would shut me down. I guarantee it. Hence why I got the private server and I got it over on Patreon. Because let me just drop a little hint. Has anyone ever heard of someone named William F. Buckley? William F. Buckley. And a show he hosted in the 1950s and 60s and late 50s all through the 60s and into the 70s and 80s, called Firing Line. Okay, if you've never heard of him, that's fine. Imagine this. What I'm going to show you guys, all right? What I'm going to show you guys and what I'm going to teach you guys, all right? See how I checked? I don't have you blocked. I don't have you blocked on Patreon. You might need to, like, use a different email address and re-up on Patreon, because I checked and you're not blocked on Patreon, at least not on what I can see. But what I'm going to teach you guys today, and what you guys are going to learn, is going to prepare you for the hearings that are coming up. What to watch for, what to listen for, because we are literally repeating history. The church committee, all right, the the McCarthy era, the McCarthyism, right? And there's a reason, folks. Don't let anybody fool you. My God, hang on a second. Do me. Here's a little advice Stacy D has at Pardon. I have to use a different browser to use Patreon. All right. This, all right. When we start talking about McCarthyism and William F. Buckley, the church hearings, um, Watergate. See, everyone's heard of Watergate, but nobody knows what they were looking for at Watergate. Nobody goes in depth of what Watergate was. Nobody think of this. Watergate is the modern equivalent of the Hillary Clinton server. Think of it like that. That's what Watergate was the modern day Hillary Clinton server. Now, my friends, oh man, I'm squirreling today. And I left my coffee over there. Morning, Bob. Good job, Bob, my union camera. All right. Cryptos jumped up. Everyone's like, wait, wow, what the pluck was that? You want to know what that is? You really want to know what that is? Over the counters. A huge, a very well known over the counter had to tap the retail market. My friends, we're at the bottom. I'm telling you guys right now, there's a link under here. There's a link under my show or on Patreon or whatever. Under the show, look for the Caleb and Brown link. It's the over-the-counter that I use. It's the relationship I have with, they're the only over-the-counter I recommend. Plus, if you use my link, you save 30% on all of your fees. So you save money with using my link. And it's the only exchange the only over-the-counter I've ever recommended. And do not use Coinbase, do not use Kraken, do not use any of these retail outlets. They're pulling some squirmy shit right now. All right. So don't use them. Well, maybe for a small buy, anything under, I'd say 250. Yeah, go ahead. Anything around 500. Yeah. Anything at 1,000 and more, go to Caleb and Brown. Because what's going to happen is that all right, yes, bingo. Evan nails it. Coinbase is relying on float. Bingo. Do not go to Cash App. Nope, 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 nope. Because mark my words, folks. Mark my words. And it's coming in the next 2 weeks. Mark my words. They will not let you move your coins off in the next 2 to 3 weeks. They're going to drag you along. They're going to go, I'm sorry, we're under maintenance. No. Number one, get your coins off the damn exchanges now. All right. Do not use exchanges. How do you feel about Fold's new buy feature? I've tried it with like $100. It worked. A small purchase, yes. Anything over 500, and you guys know I love float. I love Fold. I use Fold, but not for buying. Not right now. Not right now. They don't have the clout. Fold does not have the clout that Caleb and Brown has. Fold does not have the relationship that Caleb and Brown have. All right. I'm telling you right now, if you don't have an account open at Caleb and Brown, even if you're not ready to buy, click the link and open an account with Jake at Caleb and Brown. Why? Because you're gonna need it. Because over this whole year, folks, mark my words, you're gonna have exchanges dropping like flies. Dropping like flies. And Caleb and Brown. See, Caleb and Brown, all right, I'll explain this real quick. Most exchanges rely on what is called APIing into other exchanges, into other liquidity pools. That is not how Caleb and Brown get their coins. They get their coins from miners, and they have contracts with miners for exclusive sales. While everyone else is APIing into everyone else, and the liquidity pools going down to zero, Caleb and Brown has contracts with miners, with big buyers, right? Larry Stevens says, I like Strike also. Yes, I like Strike too, right? I love the CEO. That kid's a rock star. But special times call for special measures, my friend. And I'm telling you right now, don't get reliant on apps. Don't get in what I call the uh, the exchange loop. All right. Uh, you this just trust me on this, folks. Use Caleb and Brown for any purchase over $500 because they don't want to hold your coins. They don't want nothing to do with your coins except getting them to you, and that's it. They don't want to hold them. They don't want to. They don't want none of that. They got time for all that bullshit, right? They don't rely on a float. There's no float at Caleb and Brown. There's no such thing as float, right? Right. Exchanges are like cheap prostitutes. Always use protection. Right. Well, also, Caleb and Brown is like your mother, all right, or your father. They ain't gonna screw you, all right, unless you got real bad mom and dads. Just saying, all right. Caleb and Brown is if you want to be serious in cryptos, you don't even mess with Coinbase, Kraken. You deal with professionals, face to face, call to call, voice to voice, human to human. Are Caleb and Brown okay with orders from other countries? Yes, Caleb and Brown are out of Australia. That's why I partnered with them, because they, if you live in America, they work with you all day long. If you live in Germany, they work with you all day long. You live in El Salvador, they work with you all. Right. Caleb and Brown is they are business men and women, right? They don't play these little, oh, we got a little app. Here you go. Look how fancy we are with our little app. No, these are businessmen and women who you talk to on the phone. They walk you through the whole process. And they don't want to hold your coins. They treat you like an adult. They treat you like an adult. And you pay, they send it to your wallet, they send a test. Please confirm the arrival of your coins or the fractional amount we've sent you. Please confirm. Thank you. Then they round off the transaction. Yep. Daddy O says, I've had Caleb and Brown account for a couple of years already. A1 service. Absolutely. That's why they're the only exchange I'll use or recommend. Bingo. They are awesome. Oh, I agree. And if it reaches a point where they aren't awesome, oh, they're going to get a phone call from Bitcoin Ben, and I will chew Jake's ass up one side and down the other. But Jake is a professional. All of their associates are hired actually based on their professionalism. Click the link under here and just open an account, even if you're not ready to buy. But right now's the time to buy. We're at the bottom, folks. You know why we're going up? Because we're at the fucking rock bottom. All right, now, shit, I only got 4 minutes. All right. Come over to pay. Oh, damn it. Come on, Ben, focus. Like and subscribe to this channel. Take a moment. Trust me on this. You're going to want to know what I'm teaching for the next 3 months. Because I'm going to give you the historical basis for everything that's happening right now. I'm going to show you how right before John F. Kennedy launched the Kennedy dollar, the price of silver shot up. Why? Because his new currency was based on silver. I'm going to show you how right before we transition into a dual rooted currency, digital, gold and silver, it's all going to go up. And I'm going to show you how for the next year that what is coming, all of the trials, all of the hearings, all of the events of January 6th, exposing the FBI involvement in January 6th, exposing the CIA, exposing what was going on with Twitter, exposing all this has happened before. It's called McCarthyism. It's called the Church Committee. It's called Operation Paperclip Exposure. It's especially the Church Committee. That's where they exposed MK Ultra. All right, think of MK Ultra as modern day 19. 19. All right, now click the link under here. Join me on Patreon today because, all right, yes, today and all week, I've got to get you guys caught up on McCarthyism, Eisenhower, the Church Committee. I got to get you guys caught up on all that so that the end of January, when these committees start coming out, you guys understand the structure of the committees and what they're doing. So everybody watching this, look, the Patreon's $5 a month. All right. The reason it is I got to pay $2,000 a month for the server to do the video, so I don't get kicked off of these damn platforms. All right. So click the link under here, join the Patreon for $5 a month. After this year, you can go on about your business and leave my Patreon channel. But for this whole year, shit, I gotta go, guys. All right, Tanner, click the link under here. Go to Patreon now. Everyone else, I'll see you on Patreon. And we are gonna see something amazing. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.